What happens when 8 professional wrestlers compete in a game show that puts their brain power on full display through fast-paced trivia? Well, in 2002, on an episode of The Weakest Link, kayfabe was blurred for the sake of raising money for charity. Some of our competitors were indifferent. Some were just made complete fodder. And one came out on top as the true strongest link. As for who is the weakest, we're about to find out.
Start the clock. Kane, what is the southernmost state of the continental United States?
Texas.
Florida. The King, what is the 4th letter of the English alphabet?
D.
Correct, Debra. Kane,
Bank.
what food item can be served sunny side up, over easy or poached?
Eggs.
Correct, Edge. Stone Cold, give me a break is part of the jingle for what candy bar?
Snickers.
No, Kit Kat bar.
Alright, so not the strongest finish to the round for Stone Cold, but overall he was 2 of 3 on round 1. He banked $2,500. The clear strongest link, Bubba, he got all 3 of his questions right and banked $5,000. But there's definitely going to be some favoritism when it comes to the first round of eliminations here.
Edge.
Devon.
Debra.
Debra. Devon. Edge. Devon.
Edge.
Stone Cold. Why should we know you?
What?
Stone Cold was so over, all he had to do was say the word what. It was clear that even if Stone Cold got a few questions wrong, people were going to be hesitant to try and vote him out, at least early.
I'm the leader of this illustrious group. That's why you should know me.
Who says you're the leader?
I do.
You didn't consider voting for Debra.
Because I'm not stupid.
Then the host, Ann Robinson, decides to go after Terri Runnels for basically no reason at all. It gets kind of awkward.
Terri,
Yes.
where are your muscles?
I don't think I have very many compared to these guys over here.
So do you wrestle?
Occasionally.
Oh. And what else do you do?
Parade around the ring with not very much on, I'm afraid to say.
Are those real breasts?
They are as fake as my hair.
Your hair? Why Edge?
Because I thought he should have been able to get out the word Ocean's 11, and he didn't.
Okay. Well, when the vote's tied, the strongest link has to cast the deciding vote. And astonishingly, the strongest link in the first round was Bubba. Bubba, is that old man's shirt hiding muscle or flab?
Why don't you come take a look yourself?
Why should we know you?
Because I'm one half of the greatest tag team that ever existed.
Who's the other half?
Devon.
You have a choice now between Edge and your partner, Devon.
Well, much like Stone Cold couldn't vote off his wife, I can't vote off mine.
Oh, I see. I didn't understand. You're a couple as well, are you?
Yes, yes.
No, absolutely not.
Regrettably, it'll have to be Edge.
Edge, this reeks of favoritism. But you are the weakest link. Bye.
I hope Devon gets kicked off because he actually missed 2 questions, and I like to call him deadweight Devon, and I think that's what he's doing down there right now.
Yeah, Edge being voted off due to favoritism was pretty tough to see because he got 2 of his 3 questions right and thought he had some potential there.
Stone Cold, what is 100 times 11?
1011.
Correct answer was 1,100. In contrast to your size, you managed $7,500. That money will go through to the next round, and one of you will not. Kane, do you collect the dry cleaning looking like that?
Actually, I don't have any dry cleaning. This is my only suit.
You got any special moves?
I do the choke slam and the tombstone pile driver.
Show me.
Do it, please.
Why Devon?
He kept on looking at me funny.
The king. Why do they call you that?
Maybe if you spent a night with me, you would know why they call me the king.
I mean, the banter just devolves into madness. The question that Ann Robinson asks next is just insane.
Have you slept with anyone here?
No.
What started out as Bubba Ray Dudley comparing himself and Devon to Stone Cold and Debra just turned into a running joke that somehow Devon was gay. It really started to bother Devon throughout the show.
Why must you go there?
No one's asked you?
No, they have not.
Not even Devon?
Not even Devon.
I thought maybe that was why you were voting him off.
No, I'm voting it off because, I mean, you know, here's a guy that doesn't know the meaning of the word fear, along with about 1,000 other words like ballet.
Devon, by definition, what form of dance is performed by a ballerina?
I don't know.
Ballet?
Ballet.
The Devon, our ballet expert, perhaps can give us a little of Swan Lake as he walks down a walk of shame. You are the weakest link. Goodbye.
So we're 2 rounds in, heading into round 3. This is what our numbers look like so far. Nothing too interesting is asked, so we're gonna go right to the voting part of the round. Terri had some words for Kane.
He was saying to you it's his only suit and he doesn't take it to the cleaners, and I'm very well aware of that at this very moment, and I can't take it anymore.
Okay. Right, well, when the vote is tied, the strongest link has to cast the deciding vote. Not for the first time, it was Bubba. Okay, well, now you have a choice. You can stick with Debra, or you can change your vote to Kane or Terri.
I'm gonna have to stick with my original vote.
Debra, you are the weakest link. Goodbye.
Well, I think who's going to win this definitely would be my husband, Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Alright, so by this point, all logic is thrown out the window because Stone Cold had his wife Debra voted off. Everyone else is on his shit list, and it should be especially interesting seeing how these next couple of rounds play out.
Round 4, team, and you have in the bank $43,500. There are 5 of you left, another 10 seconds coming off the time. What film starred Woody Harrelson and Juliette Lewis as lovers who go on a murderous crime spree?
Hell, I don't know.
No natural-born killers. The king, how many digits are in a US telephone area code?
3.
Correct. Terri, why Kane?
He still smells in.
Kane, are you frightened of a little woman?
No, she keeps on saying I smell, though.
Well, when the vote's tied, the strongest link has to cast the deciding vote. Bubba, why Terri?
Well, I have enough heat as it is right now, so I'm going with the person least likely to kick my ass after this show is over.
You could change your vote to Kane.
No, I wouldn't.
Terri, what I am about to say to you is very real. You are the weakest link. Goodbye.
The next one to be kicked off of the show is without a doubt Kane, simply because of the odor that is wafting through the air.
I'm really glad to hear that Sherry was resolved that issue with the whole Kane stench thing. Moving further, and it's getting, down to the wire. It seems like we're in store for a very spicy elimination here.
Stone Cold is the weakest link for the second round in a row. Kane is the strongest link. How will that affect the votes?
Voting over. It's time to reveal who you think is the weakest link.
Stone Cold.
Stone Cold. Bubba.
Kane.
Bubba, you've found some courage.
Yeah. I also found myself a lot of pain and anguish in the next coming weeks.
Why have you voted for him?
You got answers wrong. That's all.
Not only was Stone Cold voted out, but the way that Ann Robinson announced it was brutal.
Stone Cold? The bottom line is, because I say so, you are the weakest link. Goodbye.
I'm very surprised those guys voted me off. There's going to be a couple of receipts dealt back at work. You can rest assured about that.
Speaking of receipts, these are the numbers total heading into round 6, which, by the way, we're going to skip. Jerry the King Lawler, if you forgot, was even in this game. I did too. He is the one who is eliminated very unceremoniously.
Kane and Bubba, you have made it to the final round, and $83,500 is up for grabs. But only one of you can take that money home for your charity.
After a bonus round, Bubba Ray Dudley and Kane met in the grand finale round, which basically was a best of 5. They actually tied in the finale round and then went to sudden death, where in the end, Kane, the big red machine, came out on top.
That means, Kane, you are tonight's strongest link. And you go away with $83,500 for your charity. Bubba, you will just go away.